Hi guys. This week we are diving into nonfiction, and I just want to remind you that the unit we had all the way up till last week was fiction, so stories that are not real. We talked a lot about how stories have a beginning, middle, and end. We talked a lot about how our stories have characters and usually have a problem with a solution. These are all things that have to do with fiction stories. Now we're going to start diving into nonfiction stories, which usually tend to teach us something because these books are filled with facts and true things. And so that's what we're going to start looking at. And so today, just to kind of get our brains going, kind of like a warm up, I wanted us to try and do this sort. And these are all things that are in different kinds of books. You just have to tell me, are they in fiction books or are they in nonfiction books? So I want you to try this sort on your own, and then in small group, we'll talk further about where you placed each thing here. Okay, so you could print this out and actually like cut and paste, or you could just draw a T chart in your notebook and then write these things. So you have charts and graphs, your setting, maps, photos, beginning, middle, and end, characters, different books like Arthur and Pete the Cat. You have find information. You have diagrams and labels. You have George Washington Carver in the Frogs book. You have a picture that says fake, and you have glossary or index. Okay, so I want you to try and sort those on your own, and then in small group together, we will go over the answers for that. Okay. Remember, this was just to kind of jog your memory. So, some big things I really want us to talk about this week are different text features. Guys, as we talked about fiction books and how they tend to go with their problems and solutions and their characters and all the things that make fiction books, there are things that make books nonfiction as well. And these features are super important, okay? So, these features include your title, you have a section. Sometimes you have tables and graphs and timelines. You have bullets, like little bullet points. Sometimes you have a numbered list. A lot of times you'll have bold print and italics. Okay, and there's many more things that you can find in nonfiction. And as we do our mini lesson together, we are going to point out some of these things and talk about, why did the author put them there? Okay, because the author had a purpose and a reason to why, and we want to figure out, why did the author put that there? And then your independent practice this week will look something like this. And so either something like this or something like your table. And I'm going to give you something to read. And you are going to find some of these things, okay? You might not find all of them, and that's okay. I just want we're going to think of it like a scavenger hunt. I want you to think of some of these things that you might see in nonfiction. Okay, so we will go dive a little bit deeper into this in our mini lesson in small group this week. If you have any questions, please let me know, and we'll get this completed. Okay, bye guys. Have a great day.